Hello to all my story lovers. Welcome back in Storytime channel. Today I am reading chapter number 30, The IT Divide, written by the great Sudha Murty and taken from the book Wise and Otherwise. Let's go through it. My friend Swapna had been unwell for 3 weeks, but I had come to know about her illness only after many days. After office one day, I thought of visiting her. Though it was late afternoon, I wanted to take some fruit and flowers, but I was wondering where to buy them. Normally, my mother and sister do the shopping. I called my assistant Ramesh and asked him to show me where I could get good fruit and flowers. He knew of shop that was on the way to Swapna's house, and we decided to stop there to make my purchase. It was one of those hot afternoons. I was nearly drenched in sweat, and my cotton sari was crumpled. As I was going to meet a good friend, I wanted to choose the flowers myself instead of leaving the choice to Ramesh. At the shopping complex, the ice cream stall appeared to be doing brisk business. I could see the rush of excited children and their worried mothers. Being holiday time, the children seemed totally unconcerned about their mother's threat and warnings. It reminded me of the times when my children used to do the same, and I felt sorry that those childhood days were gone. I was standing in front of the flower shop, which also sold fruit. The bright, colorful, and fragrant flowers were arranged so well that it was hard to take my eyes off them. There were fragrant white rajnigandhas, bright red roses, gladioli in half bloom, and many other kinds of flowers. They seemed to have just arrived from the garden, as their stems were still being trimmed and dipped in water. On the other side were mounds of neatly arranged fruits. Mangoes from Mumbai, grapes from Bijapur, guavas from Allahabad, oranges from Nagpur. They all looked so tempting that I was confused about what to buy. I asked the shopkeeper how much a bunch of pink roses would cost. They hadn't bloomed fully and looked very beautiful. Though he had heard me, he did not bother to answer. I repeated my question. Disdainfully, he answered, each rose will cost rupees 3.50 and there are 20 roses to a bunch. That makes it rupees 70. I was taken aback. I had become a ripe Van Winkle, unaware of the prevailing rates. I could recall only the old prices and felt that everything had become very expensive. I decided to inquire about the price of mangoes as well. I pointed to some Ratnagiri Alfonsos and asked him the cost of a dozen. The irritable vendor answered, rupees 150 a dozen. Then, speaking in Tamil, thinking I wouldn't understand, he remarked sarcastically to his friend, these people cannot afford anything but come shopping anyway. They are only window shopping. I get tired of answering their questions. People who really want to buy don't ask the price. By this time, Ramesh had completed his shopping and came to the flower shop. Smart and well dressed at all times, he was wearing a t shirt with the company logo and his employee card dangled around his neck. Now it was his turn to inquire about the price of the roses and the mangoes. Looking at him, or probably at his t-shirt, the shopkeeper replied politely, "Sir, a bunch of those roses will cost you rupees 100, only 5 rupees per flower. The actual price is rupees 150, but for you I'll give it at rupees 100. See these mangoes, they will cost only rupees 200. Ramesh didn't say anything, but I couldn't keep quiet. How can you demand such a price? 2 minutes ago you were telling me that the roses and the mangoes cost rupees 70 and rupees 150. Now you have increased the price. How can you do such a thing?" The shopkeeper got angry. "If you can't afford to buy, then keep quiet. Here is a man who is working for a big company. Can't you see his badge and company shirt? He is in a software company. They can afford any price and they don't bargain. People like you cause only headaches to us." Ramesh was about to reply, but I stopped him. "It was a matter of great interest to me. I have heard many people, including real estate brokers, marriage brokers, landlords, and job consultants, classify our company as a software company or an IT company. But this was more than all that. Is it really true that people working in IT companies have to pay different rates compared to ordinary people like us?" I asked. "Yes, I am from Mangalore. I have seen that the moment a man is working in an IT company, the dowry rises by at least 2 lakhs. After all, they do earn so much. What is wrong if I increase my price by just 50 rupees?" Back in the car, I reflected on the digital divide and rule policy in operation for IT and non IT workers, even in everyday life. Do you like this experience? Then share it and comment it. And subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching, guys.